I've been involved in sport now for 31 years, since I was a little 6-year-old in Amarillo, Texas. And I think in those 31 years, I've been blessed, I think, I say humbly, I think learn a lot about what it takes to accomplish your dreams. And some of you guys here right now, maybe your dream is to be a state champion, maybe your dream is to be Olympic champion, maybe your dream is just to make varsity. Maybe you just started wrestling last week, and so your goal this year is to make varsity. That's okay. Maybe your dream, some of you guys here, is to be the President of the United States. Maybe your dream is to own your own business one of these days, have your own hedge fund, or be a lawyer, or be a doctor, be a teacher, be a professor. Guys, whatever your dream is, I want to tell you about what I think are the keys to accomplishing that dream. So as I talk for the next few minutes, as I'm telling you what it takes to accomplish this dream, I want you to think about in your brain what your dream is. What is it you want to accomplish when you get to be in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s? He still has a dream. I know what his dream is. Still, he wants to be a 4-time world champion, a 5-time world champion, another time, 2-time Olympic champion. John Smith won 2 Olympic gold medals and 4 world titles. He won 6 in a row. I know that's what Jordan wants to do, and then some. So he still has dreams. Even though he's Olympic champion, he still has dreams. Guys, even though I'm Olympic champion, I still have dreams. I want to be the best husband, the best father I possibly can be. I want to be the best coach I can be. I want to help him accomplish his dreams now. So guys, I'm still dreaming, just like you need to be still dreaming. So what does it take to accomplish these dreams we're talking about? And guys, I think it takes, I heard that, we're going to talk about that. I think the first thing it takes, guys, it takes time and commitment. I started wrestling when I was 6, wrestled throughout middle school, wrestled throughout high school, studied really, really hard in middle school and high school to create the opportunity to go to school at the University of Pennsylvania and wrestle at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. Graduated from there, moved out to the Olympic Training Center, trained for 2 years, and won the gold medal. But guys, that took 19 years. So the first thing it's going to take for you to accomplish a dream, it takes time and commitment. And you're going to fail along the way. You're going to lose matches. You're going to have failures, but you got to fail forward. It's not always going to work out, but you got to stay committed. In this generation we're in right now, we want everything to happen just like this, right? We text somebody or email them or something or call them. We want them to get back to us in like 10 seconds. Right? We're hungry when we eat like now. Guys, that's not how dreams work. If you want to be Olympic champion, you're not going to do it in 10 seconds. You've got to put the time and commitment. He'll tell you his story a little bit later. He didn't become Olympic champion in 3 years. It takes time, guys. It takes commitment. So that's the first thing it takes. I heard somebody yell out, hard work. I'd say it takes extra hard work. A lot of people work hard. A lot of guys trying to become Olympic champion work hard. But who are the ones doing the extra? Who are the ones showing up on a Sunday at a wrestling clinic? I bet some of you have friends and buddies that decided not to come today. I guarantee you do. You decided to come, they did. You're putting extra in, they're not, right? Guys, one of the keys to become successful is the extra hard work. The 15 minutes after practice, 4 times a week. 15 minutes, 4 times a week, guys. You know, 15 times 4 is 60 minutes, right? 1 hour. If you do 15 minutes 4 times a week, that's an extra hour. Over a month, that's an extra 4 hours. Over 4 months, over wrestling season, that's 16 hours extra. So then when I walk on the mat and I shake hands at the state tournament, I'm like, I'm going to smash you because I've done 16 hours more than you. That adds up. That's extra hard work. So it takes time and commitment, it takes extra hard work, guys. Number 3, it takes believing in yourself. I know a lot of people that talk a lot of smack, but it's just talk. They don't really believe in their heart and mind they can really do it. Guys, you got to believe in yourself. And I've heard people ask Jordan before, and I know they've asked me, they're like, well, Coach, Jordan, how are you just so confident? How do you just believe in yourself? Guys, you don't just wake up in the morning and go, I believe in myself. Guys, you believe in yourself with the time and commitment you put in, the extra hard work, the 15 minutes 4 times a week, the 16 hours that you put in during the season. That's how you believe in yourself. Belief doesn't just come from sitting around and missing workouts and coming to practice late, not doing your homework and being lazy. That's not where belief comes from. Belief comes from the time and commitment, extra hard work I was talking about. That creates belief. So you have time, commitment, extra hard work, belief. Guys, number 4, it's going to take for you to accomplish that dream I was talking about. It's going to take making good decisions. I'm not talking to kids right now. We're not talking to kids. We're talking to young men and women. And I'm going to tell you what, if you want to accomplish that dream you're thinking of right now, you can't be a God. You can't make bad decisions. Meaning, we're all going to mess up. But you got to wake up every day and go, I'm going to make the best decisions I can make today. What are those? Those are treating adults with respect. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Guys, I'm from Texas. I know they do things a little different in the Northeast, but when I was growing up, I was 8, 9 years old. My dad, he told me I was going to say yes, sir, no, sir. And so if a man walked up to me and said, hey, Brandon, you having a good day? And I was like, yeah. My dad took his knuckles and said, what'd you say? I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not saying that's for every parent on the planet, but that's what my dad did to me. And I'll tell you what, it took about 50 of those. After about 50 of them, I was yes, sir, no, sir, to everybody. But I learned to respect adults, and it's a very important. Your parents, your grandparents, your coaches, your teachers, adults here today serving this event. You respect adults, that's a good decision. You treat other people the way you want to be treated. Guys, do you want wrestling to continue to grow in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Texas, across the country? Do you want wrestling to continue to grow? I mean, guys, we're blessed. We just got wrestling back in the Olympics, right? Let's give a big hand for that, right? It's exciting. If for some reason he wants to wrestle 2020, now at least there's a chance. If he wants to go to Tokyo and go for 3, he can do it now. But guys, if we want wrestling to grow, if you want wrestling to grow in this school, in this area, it's your school. The best thing you can do for wrestling to grow, guys, is you show up at class on time, you do your homework, you be respectful to your teachers. You treat other students at school the way you want to be treated. Don't be a bully. I hate bullies. If there's some kid at school that's that kid, maybe gets picked on, I'm not saying you get in fights, but you take up for that young adult. You would be the one to take up for them. You have character, you have integrity. And you're doing that, you're treating other students the way you want to be treated around school. You're not being a bully, you're showing up to class on time, you're doing your homework, you're yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know what's really cool is that makes wrestling look really, really great. Because you're probably the guy at school, you wear the wrestling shirt, you're that wrestling guy probably. You're like, hey, you're that guy, you're that wrestling guy at school. So the more you make great decisions, it makes wrestling look great. That's how we get wrestling to grow in our town, our school, in our area. So guys, you gotta make good decisions. And I don't need to talk about it for 10 minutes, but if you think getting involved in drugs or abusing alcohol is gonna help you accomplish your dream, you're a fool. I'll go ahead and tell you now, you're a fool. Because I've seen it, you just wreck people's lives. You're a fool, if that's what you think. So make good decisions in that regard as well. So we get time, commitment, extra hard work, believe in yourself, making good decisions. The last thing I'm going to tell you, the key to accomplish that dream you're thinking about right now, is using the gifts that I believe God's blessed you with. Everybody in here in this room, if somebody hasn't told you lately, you're really special. You're priceless. And every single one of us have gifts, different ways, right? I mean, I shot double H, he shoots double H, his arms are longer than mine. We have different gifts. He has different moves than I have. You have different moves than we have. Some people are tall, some people are short. Some people are great at music, some people aren't. Some people can sing real well, some people can't. Right? Some people are great at art. They can draw, they can paint, some people can't, right? But we're all blessed in different ways. So what you gotta do, you gotta figure out what your gift is. You gotta figure out what your strengths are. And you work hard to make those gifts, those strengths even stronger. That's one of the keys to success as well. So just to pull this all together, give me 30 more seconds, we'll be done. My part. For you to accomplish that dream you're thinking about, it's going to take time and commitment, extra hard work, making good decisions, right? Believe in yourself. And the last one is using your gifts, your strengths to the best of your ability. The last thing I'm going to tell you before I hand it over to Jordan, guys, is that it's such an honor to represent the United States of America, to put on the red, white, blue, for us to represent you guys, to represent our country in the Olympic Games. It meant tons to be an Olympic champion. Still does. It means a lot to me and my community of Amarillo, Texas, University of Pennsylvania. It's really special. But I want to tell you what, as much as my gold medal means to me, as much as it means to my family, my friends, my community, personally, I'm going to tell you what, as much as my gold medal means to me, I believe that there's something greater. And personally for me, guys, what's greater to me than gold medals is my faith. I'm a Christian. It's my family. I'm married. I got 2 little girls, 2.5-year-old and 2.5-month-old. My family's more important to me. My friends are more important to me. And really trying my best to be a man of integrity. I'm not perfect, I never will be. But to do my best to be a man of integrity, all those things to me, my faith, my family, my friends, trying to be a man of integrity is way greater than any gold medal that I will ever win, and he will ever win. But here's the cool thing, is that you can have both. And that's what we're here today. We want you to go for the goal. We want you to be a state champion. That's why he's like, who wants to be a state champion? He wants you to accomplish that. We want you to accomplish your goals in wrestling. We want you to go for the goal. But what we also want you to do is to realize that life isn't all about gold medals. That I heard a quote one time, the best things in life aren't things. They're people. Right? It's your character. That's more important than all the gold medals you can ever win. But the great thing is you can seek to have both. You go over the gold in your dream, but just realize that that in itself is not going to fulfill you. There's something more important than that. It's who you're going to become as a man or a woman one of these days. As a husband, as a father, as a member of the community. So I encourage you to really think about that. Okay? Let's take a few minutes also to hear what Jordan has to say.